Hi, everybody. We're joined by Team Liquid, who are coming off of their match against Fnatic. Please use the Zoom hand raise function if you'd like to ask a question, and then we will call on you. Let us begin with Diogo from VLR.
Hey guys, commiserations for the loss. My first question is for Scream. What do you think went wrong today?
Everything, I would say. We just had a really bad start again on blind, and I don't know. I feel like they were just a better team today overall, hitting better shots, outplayed us in every possible way. And yeah, that was the liquid. I think we don't want to see. Like there's a good liquid and a bad liquid. Today was like probably the worst liquid I've ever seen. So I don't know. We just came out of it, so I don't really know what happened. I gotta rewatch the game, but yeah.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for Team Liquid from the remote media? Let's go to Kobe from Upcomer.
Hi guys. I guess this one should be directed at Scream also. I think a lot of criticism gets directed at your team specifically when it comes to not having like perhaps a dedicated IGL. Is that something that you guys think you could look into in the future?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I felt good. With this role, and I think it's a shame that we have shown this performance today and yesterday as well. Honestly, like I don't know if it's the IGL. I don't know if it's individual mistakes. I have no idea. Just like it didn't feel like it was the IGL for me, but I don't know. We'll see what happens after this event.
Thank you.
Diogo, did you have one more?
Yeah, I've got just one more for Soulcast. Overall, you guys had a pretty bumpy year. So what's the feeling, going out in the top 8?
What did you say? Sorry, at the end?
What's the feeling going out in the top 8?
I don't think anyone's going to be happy with top 8. I think, we did top 4 last year in Champions, and we wanted this year to go even higher and to take everything. And it kind of sucks because it kind of feels like it's just the same thing happening over and over again. So it's kind of hard to accept what just happened, but just to try and look forward.
Thank you. We'll go next back to Kobe.
Question for anyone. Speaking of looking forward, it might be difficult now, but is there anything about 2023 and what we know of the, I guess, esports setup for the VCT in that year that you guys are looking forward to?
I mean, I can answer this. I don't know about next year and about the details. I think no team knows, so I can't really answer that. But I think we're all excited for what's gonna come. But right now, I honestly can't answer that question because I still have this game on my mind, and I think all the guys here are the same. So yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's it from the remote meeting. Oh no, one more. Ian, we'll go to you.
Hi, this is for anyone who wants to answer. Looking back on the whole Champions tournament, how has been the support from Team Liquid, the organization? Is there anyone from the support staff that you would want to shout out? Or how have you guys felt about them supporting you?
I think it was great. Like we have probably the best people in the org. Mr. Tanner over there. Big shout out to my man. He's been with us since the start of this, and I'm feeling very disappointed that we showed this for him as well, and for the whole Liquid fans and family. Like they've been amazing. It's all on us today.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. I think we'll move to the on-site media.
Hi, Declan from Dexerto. My question's for Emil. We just talked with FPX before this match, and Doombro said he hasn't talked to you in about a week. Just wondering if that's true and if you plan on sticking around to support him.
Yeah, it's true. I think even us being twins and family, we respect each other as competitors. So me going around, hanging around with him too much, doesn't make sense to me. So when we're competing, we're not brothers or twins. We're in different teams. So that's how we keep it. But right now, when it's over, I think, of course, I'm going to support him as much as I can. But as it stands right now, it's hard to think about. I'm just sad over a loss. So yeah, but it's true. We barely talked this event.
Hello guys, Aykut from Upcomer. I wanted to ask to anyone who wants to answer. Yesterday against Optic, fans were the majority of the fans were on your side, but today against Fnatic, the majority were not. Did the change in fan support affect you in any way?
I think not really, because we had still a lot of people on the crowd that were cheering for us, and they were just like right behind us, so we could actually see them, and it's pretty really amazing. And I think it's a good experience. Like, it's the first time me and Yampi, maybe Dom, is it the first time with the crowd?
Yeah.
It's the first time we play in front of a crowd, and having the experience, like experiencing when people are with you and when people are against you, it's really like nice to feel it. And so for the next tournaments with crowd, we know like how to react, how to feel, what's like gonna be in stage. And yeah, I think it's a really, really good experience. And anyways, today we had a lot of people cheering for us, and thanks for the support.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Again, this one's a little off topic. I was just wondering, anybody can answer. We're moving into a new phase of Valorant come 2023. So I was just wondering if there's any game or moment that kind of sticks out to you as defining of what this era of Valorant is. If that makes sense.
I mean, I think this era of Valorant was the era of Chamber. So maybe the game against Optic, getting destroyed by Jay, is gonna stick on my mind. I never want to feel like that again with this type of meta. So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you. I think that is it for the questions. Team Liquid, thank you so much for participating this entire year. We'll see you.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
their victory against Team Liquid. Please use the Zoom hand raise function if you'd like to ask a question, and then we will call on you. Let's begin with Brandon from Run It Back.
Thank you. Thank you. Congrats on the win. We'll go right to Durka for this one.
Wow.
8-1 in terms of first kill to first deaths against Team Liquid, and I know you mentioned on Twitter right after that the headhunter's broken. So I just kind of want to ask, do you kind of attribute those opening duels to the kit that Chamber has, and what are some things maybe you would like to see to fix the broken, so to speak, headhunter and other aspects of the agent?
I think the speed of pulling out Chamber Headhunter is too fast when it's just like broken and you shoot with an AWP, and then you can like almost instantly shoot basically with a deagle, which kills with one shot in the head, which like for a lot of chambers just like makes opportunity for like a lot of good plays, clutches, and sometimes it's like you cannot play around it. So it's like, I think one of the main things that I think should be fixed.
Thank you. We'll go to Diogo next from VLR.
Hey guys, congratulations on the win. My first question is for Alpha Year. How does it feel to have an entire arena screaming your name?
It is good. He's going, he's going more motivation for me and for us, actually. And if they scream my name or if they scream like Fnatic, we are going more motivation and more hype. So this is like make me more relaxed and make me more confident.
Thanks. We'll go next to Kim Panagos. Kim, please unmute yourself if you have a question.
Sorry. Hey, it's Sarah from Run It Back here. Congrats on the win, guys. This question is for Mini. Your bind is looking fantastic at this event, and I know you guys have a lot of history on the map as well. In the current meta, what do you see as being the keys to success on it from a strategic point of view? And is there anything in particular you think you guys are doing really well?
We just had this conversation with Bacon, like Liquid's analyst, just debriefing about the game a little bit. I think one of the weird things is that because we've been so good at the map for so long, that like Boaster can just pull ideas out from the past a little bit. And like we're so used to like the reactions you need to do against certain things that like it's very smooth. And attack side's always been very smooth for us. Like Jake's always had a really good control on attack. And then on defense, I got to give credit to SLK, our assistant coach for this event. Like he pretty much made that defense for us, and it's just been farming, and Dirk has been farming on it.
Thanks. We'll go next.
Dirk has the IGL on it.
Yeah, actually.
We'll go next to Ian from Valoranting.
This question is for Boaster. Previously, you've said that you guys have just been having trouble just hitting your shots and you're not sure what was going on. Seems today you guys were hitting your shots quite well. Was there any change in your prep for today, or can you put your finger on what like clicked and made things work better for today's match?
I think there's a few things. One, getting used to the kind of crowd. Like we know what it's like to play in front of that crowd now after yesterday's performance. And two, Alfia not being an idiot and forgetting to turn on his enhanced precision thingy on the mouse settings. So that helps. And three, I think it was just kind of like we seem to thrive in lower brackets. And yeah, I'm not sure what it's about, but when it comes to squeaky bum time, we really like playing these games. And the kind of way that I think about it is that you don't need like 5 fraggers. I think you need at least 3 people. Like you need your 2 kind of like consistently kind of big Don Daddy aimers. And then you just have one of me, Enzo, or Mystic kind of like stepping up for the game or the map and whatnot. And if you can get that, then the map is looking not too bad in your favor. I think it's when you start getting like only one person popping off that it can be a bit of a tougher game. But today, yeah, everyone kind of really showed up. Everyone had kind of crucial rounds, and that's how the game can look if we we all kind of have fun and embrace it.
Thanks. We'll go next to Kobe.
Hi guys, congrats on the win. Another question for Boaster. There's been a lot of discourse around Liquid's IGLing situation, so I just wanted to put it to you as an IGL to kind of outline the pros and cons of having a dedicated IGL versus a more free-flowing, everyone brings ideas type of situation.
I think just the power of having a dedicated IGL is that when the rounds and the enemy teams when the mid round gets a bit hectic, an IGL will have played certain scenarios multiple times and thus have kind of protocols around like, oh, if they have this comp, that we can try this. If they do this mid round, then we can do this. And you kind of have these sort of rounds really dug deep somewhere in your mental, in your brain. And yeah, I think Liquid don't really have that because they don't have that dedicated IGL who's seeking to improve the overall macro and organizing his troops kind of game. They just have this kind of we have some set strats and we just play and we see what happens. And oh, they've done this, let's just group up and go here, group up and go there, wait here. So it's like they're playing it on hard mode, I think, to not have an IGL. But like a dedicated one, I think. But there's not many out there, really. That's why I'm like, no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you.
We'll next take the question from Sons of KS in the chat. Congratulations on winning. And for those who would like to answer, at the beginning of the tournament, we talked about scrims with Leviathan. Today they were eliminated and you continue. Is that something you would like to say? Is there anything you would like to say, anything about the defeat of Leviathan?
Yeah, I mean, we've practiced Leviathan quite a lot this event, and we really like the boys. They're super friendly, and we always give them a little wave, especially Taco, Takelia. I like him, and I like his hairstyle. But yeah, they definitely have they've proven themselves once again. Like last time they got instantly into playoffs, but this time they actually qualified for playoffs in a difficult group too. So I think like it's only up and up for them. The more kind of experience they can get, the better.
Didn't they also have like really tough bracket games?
Mm.
Like, yeah, they're a good scrim partner because they played really disciplined. Like owners, like. I messaged him like during a scrim once being like, I wish we were as disciplined as them sometimes. And he offered me to borrow his cane so that we can whip the boys into shape, you know?
This next one is from Nigel at One Esports. Question for Boaster. There was a round on Bind where Team Liquid stuck the diffuse on the A site. Did you swing and check the spike because of the noise from the crowd?
It was before when I shot the molly and I saw it bounce on the roof. I was it's been a while since I've done that molly, and I just remember showing it to whoever was the Brimstone last on Bind ages ago, maybe last year, maybe it was to Doma. I remember showing him this molly and I was like, you can bounce it off here and then your molly lands. And I just remember being in that situation. I was like, I got a molly first sensor, you can wait. So I shot it and it bounced off the roof and then kind of, and I was like, oh, I don't even know if it's on it. So I was like counting my Mississippis, and then it got confirmed by the crowd kind of, and I was like, I have to swing. So I was going to swing anyway, just because my intuition was saying they could be on it. Enzo's got the spits anyway to win the 1v1 or 2v1, wherever it was. So I just swung, and how close was it? Was it close?
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that close.
I could tell from the comms that you were going to swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also just wanted the kill.
We'll go next to Brandon from Run It Back.
Thanks again. We'll send another one to Coach Mini here. So the last time you guys played Liquid was Home Grounds 2, I believe. So you haven't really played an official with them at all this year, as opposed to, you know, like a rivalry they have brewing with FPX. So, you know, it's still the global stage, but again, you find yourself playing a team from your own region. I just want to know if the familiarity, or I guess lack of familiarity with Team Liquid, is more helpful or more hurtful, as it would be if you were to play, you know, FPX again in this tournament in terms of preparing.
I actually think that we're really familiar with the way that Liquid play and the way that they think about the game. And it's just, me and Jake feel quite confident before games playing against Liquid because we kind of know their strengths and weaknesses quite well. And I think their weaknesses stack up quite well for us with our strengths. So I feel like we've always got a good game plan against them, and it's not too complicated sometimes. And I think that I don't want to flame them too much, but I think that like if they had that IGL, it would look a lot different, you know.
Thanks. We'll go next to Diogo from VLR.
Hey, I've got a question for Boaster. Was in either map that you played, was there ever a moment where you felt that Liquid were in control instead of you guys?
No, not today. I think it was because I don't know. Today I just really wanted to own it, and I was just in this weird mindset on the way in the shuttle on the way to the event, and I was just thinking like, I don't know what it is today, but I'm just gonna. I wasn't like excited. I wasn't nervous. I was just stoic in thinking that I was just thinking like whatever happens, I'm just gonna bang it anyway. I don't know why. I've kind of forgotten the question now, but that was kind of what I was thinking. And even when like the rounds got a bit hairy on Haven, especially on that attack side, I don't know, there was something about like the way that personally I was feeling in that game. I just, even when we lost that somewhat thrifty with the breach ulti and total chaos, I was just like, nah, I think we still got this. And then we went to defense and we got that pistol. And normally when we go to defense, I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, we really need this pistol because like it's going to be so hard otherwise. But today I was just like, even if we don't get the pistol, I feel like we're going to win. And that's kind of, I don't know why I was in that mindset, but I was, and I'll try and repeat it. But I don't know, I'm a weirdo. Like my mindset's all over the place each game, it seems.
It is Gemini. It's normal.
Oh, yeah, thanks, mate.
We'll go next to Mustafa from Esports Gazetesi.
Benim sorum Alfajer olacak. Öncelikle tebrikler. Sahneye bir kostüm veya özel bir şov ile çıkmayı düşünüyor musun? O konuda Boster sizin açınızı kapatıyor ama seyirciler ve tabii ki bizler de senden böyle bir beklentimiz var. Böyle bir planın hiç oldu mu?
Abi böyle bir planımız var. Biz de Koca'ya da söyledik. Ama bekliyoruz. Hayırlısı. Bir tane kostüm fikrimiz var. Eski bir kostüm zaten. Düşünüyoruz. Bakalım, ben bugün bir daha bir şey yaparım ona.
Tamam, heyecanla bekliyoruz.
Thanks. We'll go to Kim Panagos next.
All right, so this one is for Durka. For this event, you switched from Raze onto Chamber on Bind. What do you think the Chamber specifically offers you on the map? And is there anything that's kind of surprised you about playing him on Bind? Because I know it's not something all teams are running necessarily.
I don't know. I think I felt more comfortable on Chamber as I played it on every other map. And I think it was like a good deal to put Alpha on Raze instead. And then the fast TPs helped me, and playing up helped me. Also, it helps me a lot that I can call on our defense what we do, because then it's like easier for me to get picks or like read more into this stuff.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks. We'll go to Ian next for the next question.
Hi, this is for Mystic and Enzo. Do either of you have any preference for who you're going to face in the lower round bracket 2?
I mean, who's our options? Loud and DRX, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we played DRX before, and that was a fun matchup. I'd like to play that again, but they're looking quite hot right now, so I think they're definitely a team that can take it all the way. So I'll definitely prefer to play Loud now and then meet them in the grand finals.
Yeah, I think Loud would be nice. Like, they're a very explosive team, very aggressive team. We're gonna like to play against that. Like, and DRX is more like a mixed team. They have like a broader play style, I would say. So yeah, I would say both would be a very interesting match to play and watch. And I would say I think it's gonna be Loud. I don't want to go into pronostics, but I think there's a small, slightly higher chance that we play against Loud.
Thank you. Kim, did you have another question?
Yes, I did. Sorry, one last one for Boaster. You guys aren't running Sage on Bind. What are the benefits of your comp with Chamber over more traditional approaches to the map?
We have Durka on the op. That really helps. The trip is also quite handy for us to kind of play around and whatnot. It's just nice to have that reassurance without having to have a man there. It's why everyone plays Sentinels on all the other maps. You know, you got the Killjoys, the Cyphers. It's just nice to, well, actually, you just got the Chambers nowadays. You got a rare Killjoy and a non-existent, extinct Cypher almost. But yeah, I just think it's just, we have players that suit certain roles, and Durka's is Durka go kill, and Durka's is, if Durka has an AWP, Durka will 98% of the time go get that kill. The 2% being that if we team flash him or smoke him off. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so I think, yeah, it's just that really. It just suits our players, especially. And then Alfia, you know, he loves duelists. Yeah, I'm in ranked. I'm like, go play Killjoy. He's like, bro, Killjoy's so boring. I want to play Neon. I want to go. I want W. And I'm like, all right, mate. My accent isn't great. I tried.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Boaster.
Thanks. Are there any questions from the onsite media?
All right. Declan from Dexerto. A little off topic, but 2023 we're moving to a league system. And I was just kind of wondering, is there any kind of defining moment or game from kind of the open system that we've had before then that kind of sticks out in your mind?
It would have been like the first strike.
Yeah, I was going to say, for me, it's first strike qualifier.
Because that was the event that
Mystic.
we kind of solidified. Well, we impressed Fnatic enough for them to sign us. Well, Mystic, sorry, I forgot.
Thanks, guys.
I said your name, don't you?
Yeah, no, I heard it.
So yeah, I can't remember which game it would have been. I think I quit my job after qualifying. So I don't know who we played to qualify, but it would have been that game.
So that's for me. What's yours? Most memorable moment so far? I guess this event, right? Oh, he just doesn't care. Right, Enzo, what was yours?
The 3 events this year, I would say.
And then Durka? Has to be Iceland, right?
Yeah, Iceland. I don't know.
Iceland in the hotel room.
I liked playing EU and CIS qualified at the same time.
Yeah, that was funny. Before we signed him, he was in the CIS qualifier and the EU one.
Yeah. I played CIS finals, and then in 2 days I play EU qualifiers again.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on your big victory today. FF from Onedio. And I wonder, what did you do to mentally prepare after yesterday's loss? Because especially Alfajar and Boaster, you guys seemed pretty frustrated after the loss, so I didn't want to bother you. But today, you seemed much more confident and collected, and it's reflected on the scoreboard as well. So what could you say about it?
Can I?
Yeah.
We simply reset mentally, and mostly just focus on the positive. Don't think too much about yesterday, what happened. And yeah, focus on what works in the game. Focus really on the positives, like spot specific rounds where we did something good. Why was it good? Like what worked for us? Who did what to make it good? How were the comms? Think about this and then repeat for today. And to this, you add our fighter mindsets that we come into the games with, right? Like we really have that positive fighter mindset that we try to build together. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. And every day we are improving on it. So yeah, I would say that's the difference. That mindset and really thinking about what happened in a positive way.
There's also one more thing. When you're lying in bed and you're thinking about the game that you just lost and it's rough, you just whack on Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl or any audiobook that you used to listen to as a child. That one's a specific fan favorite of mine. And I fall asleep within 10 minutes listening to that story.
Good answer.
And also one more thing, actually. Marcus, our performance coach, has been helping us with this stuff. Like that's his job to, reset us, make sure we're doing all the things right. Mindfulness every day before the games.
That's true.
That stuff.
Yeah, it always happens every day. Scrap that Marcus one.
Thank you, guys. And I have another question for Coach Mini, especially after their tweet about you yesterday. What do you think about a possible XSET matchup in the future?
Which tweet? The one?
The coach, they told you not to worry about.
Well, I'm fine with XSET. I like XSET. Funnily enough, like I coached Def. The only other coaching job I ever had was I coached Def for a week before he went to NA and CS like 10 years ago. And this is my second job. So there's a bit of history there. The coach is lovely, really. He's just playing a villainy character on stage. Like there's nothing wrong with the boys. Like we get on, like quite a lot of the narratives that end up being kind of made like are very different to the way we interact with each other in the hotel. Like we're all just mates, really. Like we come to these events just like, oh, we're going to see the boys again. Like we're going to go see our kind of international mates, you know. So yeah, like it'd be nice to play them just because the rivalry in the game, but outside the game, I couldn't give a crap if they're, you know, making memes. You know, it's memes.
I like Aaron, but yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Kind of off that on the exit thing. Seems like NA fans have come up with a new taunt or copy pasta, kind of like NA's near airport. It says EMEA is earliest movement to every airport. Just wanted to see if you guys thought that was any good.
I thought easily upset was
Yeah, I think that one. I'll make one right now. Hold on.
No, don't do this.
No.
Okay.
I quite like that. Like people do take it a bit far sometimes. Like some of the DMs we get are a bit sus, but like the bantery, like meme crap. Like what I like to do after a loss against NA is like read the Reddit threads because I kind of enjoy in a sick way the kind of fun bantery memes. Like it's pretty funny, really.
Yeah, if we beat NA in a final, I got a banging meme. I've been saving it since that Sentinel song. I was going to use it there back in Iceland. So this one's been long brewing, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Ready.
Ready.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Congratulations on your victory. I could from Upcomer. I had two questions. The first one is to anyone who wants to answer, but especially Mystic because he hasn't been asking a lot of questions.
Thank you, sir.
You guys are currently in the lower bracket, but if you beat everyone there, you will go to the grand final. And who do you think you will face in the grand final from the upper bracket currently?
I mean, I kind of hinted at it before. I think DRX are looking very strong right now. So I am probably leaning towards that right now. But who knows? I mean, Valorant is Valorant. Like, teams beat teams that you would never think would beat. So it'll be exciting to watch how the rest of this tournament plays out, and we'll see where it goes.
Thank you. And my second question was to Mini. Is there any chance we will see Alphair playing Reina in any sort of way? Because that would break the audience.
What are your thoughts, Alpha?
I guess on Neon map I can play Reina.
No, that's not.
Well, maybe one day. Thank you so much.
Reina Breeze is legit.
Can confirm.
I think that was the last question. Fnatic, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. This will conclude the final press conference of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.